Well, let's get started. We're going to get started in a comfortable seat. So any comfortable seat for you. Any place where your hips can relax, your spine can lift tall, and your shoulders can release. And finding a place where you can breathe. Beginning to take a few deep breaths, noticing where in your body your breath is moving. Noticing any resistance or hesitation within your breath. Noticing this breath, your full deep breath in and out. Taking another deep breath in to find length through your spine, chest to lift. And as you exhale, letting your chin draw in towards your chest. Going to work into your head and neck a little bit here. So beginning to roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just pausing there for a full breath in and out. Letting your chin roll back towards your chest. And coming over onto the other side for a full breath in. And out. Letting your chin come towards your chest and coming over towards that right side. And we're going to pause here. So letting the right ear draw towards the right shoulder. Maybe your left hand comes out beside you and begins to walk away from your hips. Maybe the right hand draws overhead, encouraging length along the left side of your neck. Wherever you end up allowing your chest to lift just that little bit more. One more deep breath in and out. Gently to release your right hand and the left, and letting your chin roll towards your chest. And coming over towards that left side and pausing over here. The right arm starts to walk out beside you, away from your hip. That left hand can draw overhead, encouraging length along the right side of your neck, your shoulder. And allowing your chest to lift with each breath. One more deep breath in and out. Gently to release the left hand, rolling your chin towards your chest, releasing your right hand. And maybe taking a few half neck rolls, letting your ear roll towards the shoulder to the left and right. If it would feel good, maybe a few full neck rolls all the way around. Go one direction, make sure you go in the other. When you're ready with your next inhale, letting your arms sweep overhead to reach tall. As you exhale, side bending towards the right. Right hand coming down beside you, left arm reaching overhead. Your outer left hip drawing towards the ground, chest opening up towards the ceiling. Feeling your full deep breaths in and out. Just one more breath here, reaching long. And as you exhale, coming back through center to reach long with your breath in. And exhale, side bending towards the other side. Left hand coming down beside you, right arm reaching overhead. Your outer right hip drawing down, chest rolling open. Taking your full deep breaths in and out. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, coming back through center, reaching tall. And releasing your hands behind your back, about a foot or so. You're going to find a heart opener here. So letting your hands come about shoulder width, nice and wide. Taking a big shoulder roll, allowing your chest to lift tall. Shoulder blades are hugging towards each other and down your back. Your head and neck can find a space wherever is comfortable. One more deep breath in and out. Gently to release your shoulders, coming back through center. And we're going to find a forward fold from here. If you want to switch up the cross of your legs, you can switch the cross or shift your hips in any way. Now's a nice time to do that. Then letting your arms start to walk out long in front of you. Wherever you end up, allowing your head and neck to release. Your arms and shoulders to let go. One more full breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising back up. Then we're going to make your way into your tabletop on your hands and your knees. You rock over your shins or swing your feet around. Then taking any movement or motion that might feel good. So maybe some hip sways or circles or cat-cows. Taking a moment to explore how your hips, shoulders, and spine are feeling this morning. And coming into a neutral space and neutral tabletop, we're going to work into your balancing table a little this morning. So initially, bring your right leg out behind you and letting your toes stay on the ground. Pressing into your right heel. So letting your navel draw in and up, spine reaching long. And preparing to find your balance. Maybe letting your left arm start to walk out long in front of you. That right foot can begin to float. Maybe the left hand floats as well. But wherever you end up, your navel drawing in and up, and your breath slow and steady. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, releasing your left hand, your right knee, and finding a light sway of your hips side to side. And we're going to prepare for the other side. Letting your left leg extend out behind you, toes touching on the ground, pressing into your left heel. And preparing to find your balance, letting the right arm start to walk out long. Maybe the left foot floats, the right hand floats. Drawing your navel in and up, and finding your slow, deep breaths in and out. Just one more breath here. And as you exhale, releasing the right hand, your left knee. Taking some big circles with your hips around your knees. And then going in the other direction. And when you're ready, we're going to find your downward facing dog, curling your toes and pressing your hips up and back. Finding a little bit of movement, you can find a pedal of your feet, bending one knee and pressing down through the opposite heel. Maybe taking a breath or two there before switching over to the other side. Eventually finding some stillness in your body, stillness in your breath. As you inhale, rising high into your toes and walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding a gentle forward fold here. The soft bend to your knees. Shake your head yes and no. Shake your head maybe. Taking a slightly deeper bend to your knees, rolling up to stand. Taking a big shoulder roll at the top. Maybe a few more revolutions of your shoulders, that full range of motion. Finding your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Your feet can be together about hip width apart, standing as tall as you can. Arms releasing by your sides. Taking a few moments here to breathe and to notice. Noticing the ground beneath your feet. The air as it touches your skin. Noticing this breath. Full deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms overhead to reach tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for a breath here. A deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms overhead to reach tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for another deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold, and we're going to pause here in your active forward fold. Your hands can be on your shins, blocks, the ground, or any bind that might be in your practice. But wherever you end up, letting the crown of your head draw towards the ground, your hips up towards the ceiling. Then feeling your breaths move in and out. So one more deep breath in and out. Releasing any binds that you might have. As you inhale, rising to your half lift, finding length through your spine. Exhale, stepping back into your plank, the top of a push-up. Taking a full deep breath in here. And as you exhale, your chaturanga or your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. You're going to step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Right foot by your right wrist. Left knee coming down onto your mat. Allowing your hips to draw forward and down. You're welcome to stay right here with your hands on the ground. You can move up to blocks. Maybe up to your right knee. Wherever you end up, allowing your hips to continue to draw forward and down. And your breath to be slow and steady. One more full deep breath in and out. Letting your hands come down to frame your right foot and finding your half splits, hips shifting up and back. Thinking about your left hip coming above your left knee. Maybe your right foot scoots a little bit further out in front of you if you need it to. Taking a full deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your fold. One more full deep breath in and out. Bending back into your front knee. We're going to find our lizard lunge, walking your right foot out towards the right side of your mat. Both hands coming inside of your right leg. Letting your right knee press into your shoulder as your hips continue to draw forward and down. Allowing your chest, your heart space to open up in front of you. Either staying on your palms, lowering your blocks to your forearms to blocks or the ground. Trying to keep that full open chest with your full deep breath. One more full deep breath in and out. Coming back up onto your palms if you're lower down, and then letting your hips shift up and back enough to let that right knee step to meet your left. Take any movement or motion that might feel good in your hips, maybe even a child's pose. Eventually, we're going to meet in your downward facing dog. And staying right here, we're going to go through that flow that we did a little earlier. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. And coming onto the other side, stepping your left foot forward, low lunge on this side. Left foot stepping by your left wrist, right knee onto your mat. Hips drawing forward and down. Finding that perfect space for this side of your body. This side's probably going to feel a little bit different than the other side. Taking your full deep breaths in. And slowly settle into that space where you can breathe. Just one more deep breath in and out. Letting your hands come down to frame your left foot. Finding our half splits on this side. Hips shifting up and back. Maybe that left foot scoots out. The right hip coming above your right knee. Taking your deep breath in to find your length. As you exhale, slowly to find your fold. You have a straight leg or a bent knee into that front leg. Finding that perfect space for here. And that perfect breath for right now. One more full deep breath in Inhale, bending back into your front knee. We're going to prepare for our lizard lunge on this side, walking your left foot over towards the left, both hands onto the inside edge. Left knee hugging in towards your shoulder, allowing your hips to continue to draw forward and down, your chest to open up. Maybe staying on your palms, forearms the blocks or the ground, finding your breath. Your deep breaths in and out. One more deep breath here. Full breath in and out. Rising back onto your palms. Letting your hips begin to shift up and back enough to let that left knee step to meet your right. And taking any movement or motion that might feel good before finding your child pose. Your toe mounds to touch, your knees can be together or a little wider apart. Head, neck to release down. And finding a space right here to release. Finding any other place that might be a little bit more comfortable where your breath can begin to slow. And taking a few deep, clearing breaths. A full deep breath in and out. Your next inhale, slowly rising into your table and curling your toes, pressing back into your downward facing dog. Staying right here, we're going to go through that flow one final time this morning. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, your chaturanga or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. As you inhale, rising high into your toes and walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding another gentle forward fold. This time, let your feet come a little bit wider apart. Maybe taking your opposite elbows and letting your upper body find a rock from side to side. Gently releasing your arms. We're going to move into your squat, your malasana. So you can have your feet nice and wide. They can be parallel towards each other, or you can let your toes flare out towards the sides a little bit. Letting your knees start to bend, hips beginning to sink down, and pausing wherever you feel stable and strong. Maybe your hips stay high, maybe a block under your hips. You can keep your hands on the ground or drawing your hands to your heart center. Finding that space where you can breathe. Just a few breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to make your way into a seat. however you'd like to get there. There's no right or wrong way. But initially, letting your feet stay nice and wide on your mat and find a little windshield wiper of your knees side to side. We're going to come to Ujjayi Shirshasana. Letting your left leg extend out long in front of you. The sole of your right foot to your left inner thigh. Taking a deep breath to find your length through your spine. Squaring over your left leg. When you're ready, slowly to find your fold. And finding that space where you can breathe. And with an exhale, allowing your head and neck to relax just a little bit more. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. Letting your right knee hug into your chest. You're going to find your twist on this side. Right hand coming behind you. Left arm either hugging your knee into your chest or bringing the arm across. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. And as you exhale, to find your twist. Keeping your left leg active and strong. One more deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, coming back through center. Letting your right leg extend out long. And we're going to find your Ujjayi Shirshasana on the other side. Sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. As you inhale to find length, squaring over your right leg. As you exhale, slowly to fold. Your left rib cage is rotating around to your right thigh. On your next exhale, letting your head and neck release just that little bit. One more full breath here. Deep breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up, letting your left knee hug into your chest. You're going to find the twist on this side. Left hand coming behind your back. Right arm hugging the knee in. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your twist. Your right leg stay active and strong. With each inhale, allowing your chest to lift just a little bit more. Your next inhale, slowly coming back through center. Letting both legs extend out long in front of you. You can give them a little shake if you need to. Find our seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. So your feet can be together, hip width, or a little bit wider. Straight leg or bent knee if you have some tight hamstrings. Taking another deep breath in to find your length. And as you exhale, slowly to fold. Allowing your breath to slow down. Allowing your body to release anything that it needs to. Allowing your exhales to be that space for your body to release. Just one more breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up. You're going to find your bound angle, your Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, heels coming tight towards your hips, as tight as feels okay in your hips and your knees. Taking a full deep breath in to find length. And as you exhale, slowly to lean. Maybe find your fold. Allowing your legs and knees to press out and down. Your breath to slowly release. One more deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. Letting your feet scoot a little bit further out in front of you, a nice wide diamond shape. About the same distance from heels to groin as from knee to knee. Taking another deep breath in to find your length, and a breath out to find your fold. Imagining your forehead resting on the soles of your feet. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, rising back up, letting your knees hug towards each other, maybe using your hands to help. And then we're going to roll all the way onto your backs. Slowly coming down and taking your knees with you. Giving yourself a nice big squeeze. Maybe some rock side to side or any other movement, maybe some circles of your knees together or independently. Staying here with movement or finding your happy baby. Letting your knees draw toward your armpits, feet up towards the ceiling. You can take a hold of behind your thighs, maybe your ankles, maybe your feet. tailbone to release down towards the ground. Allowing your shoulders to relax towards the ground as well. Your knees come back in towards your chest. We're going to move into a reclined twist, your lying twist. Letting your knees start to come over towards the left side of your body. You can keep your knees stacked together, finding any other variation that would feel good. Maybe letting your left leg extend out long and the right knee coming across. Finding that perfect space for a twist. And finding your releasing breath. Full deep breaths in. And a big sigh out. One more deep breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. Pausing in the middle to realign your hips, your spine, or any movement that you need before moving on to the other side. I encourage you to take that same variation you took on the first side here. So maybe your knees stacked together, or if you extended the leg, letting your right leg extend long, the left knee coming across your body. And finding your space to breathe and to release. One more deep breath here, a full breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. Taking any movements or motions to realign your hips, your spine. And one final posture here before our Shavasana. It's going to take a little bit of breath work. So letting the soles of your feet come together, finding our reclined bound angle. Knees opening out towards the sides. Feet can be as tight or as far from your hips as feels okay. You can have some support under your knees, or if none of this feels good, you can just let your legs extend long. But initially here, taking some time to find your breath once more. Maybe placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. feels okay. Letting the breath fill your belly, full and deep. Then releasing slowly and fully. Taking a few of those full, deep belly breaths in and out. Just one more deep breath in and out. And staying right here, or finding any other place that would feel most comfortable for you. You can extend your legs long, arms out by your sides. Finding that space where you can be most comfortable. And when you find that space, taking a few deep breaths there to begin to release. To release your body down into the ground. Releasing your breath to the natural rhythm and flow. And releasing control of your thoughts. Allowing them to wander and flow with your breath. begin to deepen your inhalations and your exhalations, allowing with each breath life, energy, and movement to make its way into your fingers and toes, your arms and legs, back and through your head and neck. And taking one deep clearing breath, a full deep breath in and out. And slowly making your way back up into a comfortable seat. There's no rush to get there. And thank you all so much for sharing your time, space, and energy with me and with each other. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.